afternoon, Trojans, and welcome to another edition of Trojan TV. I'm Brady.
And I'm Carter. We've got some important stories lined up for you today, from celebrations at East to some big changes in how our teachers are keeping an eye on our screens.
That's right. First up, we'll take a look at how TCAPS celebrated Indigenous Peoples Day. Students and staff came together to honor cultures, histories, and contributions of the Indigenous communities.
The celebrations included classroom activities, special presentations, and student-led discussions. Xander and Calvin were at the scene on this important day. Let's take a look.
Touch the rice, feel the rice, smell the rice, right? Observation, observe it.
On Monday, October 14th, EMS had a half day celebrating the Indigenous people and their culture. The half-day event was led by Mrs. Sullivan, who prepared the lessons with Summer Baldwin, the district's Indigenous Educational Coordinator. Why are we having Indigenous Peoples Day today?
So the second Monday of October is always Columbus Day and Indigenous Peoples Day. The TCAPS calendar made it so that this half day and MLK Day in January are half days for educational purposes. So that's what we're doing today.
What do you want students and teachers to take away from Indigenous Peoples Day?
Well, I think a lot of teachers and people of my generation had very little education about Indigenous people, so I'm hoping that all students, kindergarten through 12th grade, walk away today with a more full story of our country and a better understanding of the contributions and Indigenous wisdom of people in our community.
Students thought the day was well spent.
I thought it was really cool because it kind of tells like the true story of what happened instead of just how we kind of found into like America.
This has been Xander and Calvin reporting for Trojan TV.
Thanks, guys. I liked how we spent that half day, Carter. I think the activities made the importance of the holiday really stand out.
I think it was a great way to spend the day, Brady. But now it's time for our next story. We have a special student profile that gives us a unique look into the world of politics, right here in our school.
Yeah, Carter, the election is over, and we know everyone's feeling a little bit of that election fatigue. But don't worry, this isn't about politics as usual.
Instead, we're bringing you a personal story from right here at East. We'll take a look at what it's like to live through a campaign from the perspective of one of our own.
8th grader May Barr experienced the highs and lows of the election process when her mom, Callie Barr, ran for Congress. May shares how it impacted her and her family.
And Callie even stopped by to talk about why getting involved in politics is a civic duty for everyone, no matter your age. Let's hear their story on this week's Trojan Spotlight. With election season just coming to an end, 8th grader May Barr found herself getting involved. May's mother, Callie Barr, was running for Michigan's 1st congressional district.
It's amazing and it's crazy. I mean, you get to meet all sorts of new people and you're going around everywhere, our district.
But running for Congress isn't as easy as you may think. May and her family have been a big helping hand.
I've helped her put stickers on stamps, go door to door with my dad, campaigning for her. I've even worn the Bigfoot costume, which we take around everywhere, UP and all around the 1st district. That was one time and it was amazing.
They helped so much and in so many ways. For one, it's hard because I'm gone a lot. I travel all over this district, which is really huge, and so they help out by helping to make dinner and watch after our pets. We have 3 cats and we have a dog that needs to be walked, so everybody pitches in with that. They also help campaign, so sometimes knocking doors, and you would never know who's on the other side of a door, so that can be kind of scary, but they've done that. They've knocked doors.
Watching her mom go through the ups and downs of a campaign has taught May a lot more than she would ever have known.
Someone who's from here, and someone who can fix people's problems because they've actually lived them. I have stretched a household budget. I have stressed.
I've learned that there's so much more energy that goes into politics than you would think. And sometimes things don't go the way you would expect. And sometimes things will really go downhill, but sometimes everything will turn out okay.
Although the election might not have ended how they wanted, Barr says getting involved in the political process is important at any level.
Right now, we're all witnessing, every time we have an election, it's part of history. And so be involved. Even at this age, you can be involved. You can help out with campaigns, you can write postcards, you can talk to your friends and your neighbors. And even in your own school, you have like class president a lot of times. There's things here in your school or even locally that are really important. And it's never too late to be involved and to have a voice in that and in making the world a better place.
This has been Carter and Paige reporting for Trojan TV.
Hey Carter, great job on that story.
Thanks, Brady.
Even though Callie Barr didn't win her race, May and her family say the experience taught them a lot about resilience and the importance of being involved in their community.
It's a great reminder that sometimes the journey itself can be just as important as the outcome. And speaking of challenges, let's turn our focus to something that's been a big topic here at East, Bloxy.
That's right. Bloxy is a new software the district rolled out to monitor student online activity, and it's making waves.
I'd say that's just an understatement, Brady. Let's just say the students aren't too thrilled about it, but staff says it's helping improve the productivity and keeps us on track.
Is Bloxy the classroom management solution we need, or just another tool to monitor our every move? Dan and Gus investigate the answers in this week's Trojan In-Depth Report.
We're doing country practice.
Bloxy is a browser extension designed to protect online privacy and security. It works by blocking and tracking cookies, advertisements, and other online elements that can collect personal data.
TCAPS decided to use Bloxy as our internet filter solution because Bloxy was the preferred one by those teachers trialing it, so that's the decision we made to go with them. They have the ability to kind of look at how many tabs are being open on a student computer and limit what sites they could visit during a designated class period, so that if they have 3 or 4 specific sites they just want students to see, they can now lock them into that.
Bloxy blocks harmful sites using AI technology, and it has real-time screen monitoring. It records the student's screen and shows the teachers what is happening on their computer.
Well, when I use Bloxy, when they're doing a math assignment, it helps because they're focused on the assignment, not on other things they have open like their email or something from a different class. It helps them just focus on their learning of the academic idea we're doing for that day.
Bloxy has a 24/7 monitoring system run by AI so students are safe from inappropriate content on their Chromebooks during day, night, at school, or anywhere.
Bloxy is designed to monitor student computer usage, and in terms of if they are on task in a classroom and also what they're searching inside and outside of class time.
I think that Bloxy is a really good learning tool for students and teachers so that they can keep them on task.
It's definitely helping with people playing video games and not paying attention during class.
I think it helps students learn by helping them stay on task and finish their work without being unfocused and stuff.
While some students see the benefit of Bloxy, most say it goes too far. Some teachers are blocking us even if we're not doing anything wrong and leaving it up past their class period so I can't do work in other classes or at home. I think it's unfair that we can't play certain games because some people do well in class and still can't do certain things on their computers. I don't like how they can block you if you're outside of class, like if you have too many tabs open, but other than that, I think it's okay. But administration says Bloxy is helping with student safety online.
Yeah, I would just say, at the end of the day, Bloxy provides a greater level of safety for our school community and our students here at school. And so it's our responsibility as your admin team to always keep that in mind and keep safety first. And so this tool does allow us to do that, even if it does at this point maybe feel a little more cumbersome at times.
This has been Gus and Dane reporting for Trojan TV.
Thanks, guys. Carter, I think Bloxy helps the school stay safe and just stay on track. What do you think?
I agree with you, Brady. I think it's really helping out in the classrooms.
Well, Bloxy may be here to stay, but this episode of Trojan TV is coming to an end.
With Thanksgiving break just around the corner, we'll all have some time to step away from our screens, whether Bloxy's watching or not.
And remember, Trojans, you can catch all of our Trojan TV news and feature stories on our YouTube channel, Trojan TV East.
We'll be back after the break with more stories and updates. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, everyone.
I can't wait for that break,
Man,
Carter.
it's going to be so good. I'm going to watch so much football.
Yeah, just spend time with our families. Time off school.
Yummy.